Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconiana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home.
Today we are going to unpackage our most recent eBay purchase. This one all the way from the United Kingdom. This is a lighter that I've been trying to hunt down for the longest time, and they're few and far between that you see them come up for auction. So when I saw this one, and I'm not sure what happened, it got listed once, and then it ended, I think, early, and then ended up being relisted. I don't know what happened with that, but I ended up winning the auction, and it was worth the extra shipping costs compared to what you would normally pay for something that was just being mailed here in the United States. It was worth it for me to pay that extra. But that took it on a little bit of adventure as it left England and arrived in the UK, the US Customs rather quickly, within about 2 or 3 days. Then I saw it leave U.S. Customs, but then I guess this tracking, the U.S. Postal Service must not track this Royal Mail tracking number once it comes out of Customs, because I never saw another scan on it after that. Anyway, I thought it would be interesting to take a look. The seller obviously did a good job protecting it. There's bubble wrap inside, which this was sealed inside before I cut it open. Now, you always have to be careful when you're mailing something from one country to another, or even putting it on a plane, what the restrictions might be. And I've heard some horror stories about lighters that were confiscated and destroyed when found in the Royal Mail. So this seller, who I've not bought from before, I do not know them personally. I am familiar with, I followed the seller on eBay some time back because they shared their username in one of the Facebook lighter groups. And then once I saw the name on the package, I recognized at least the last name. I think he may go by a different first name in the lighter groups. But anyway, I'm familiar with this gentleman, but do not know him personally. You know, if you live in the UK and you've got a problem with the Royal Mail confiscating lighters and destroying them, then you're going to do everything you can to make sure that doesn't happen. So you can see here that on the insert it says collectible non-butane lighter insert only, dismantled, spring removed, no fuel, no flint, unrestricted item. There you can see the flint spring screw. And then it says the same thing on the other side. Non-butane lighter insert only. And then as far as the case goes, it says collectible metal lighter, case only. No insert, no fuel, no spring, unrestricted item. So I think this is very smart. There's nothing dangerous that can happen with this lighter in this condition. It's a little bit of overkill, and it's really sad that you have to go this far, and I think this guy is smart to do so, because once they were to open this package and find this, if that's what they were going to do, at this point I feel like he's done a good job of explaining. They're going to have ill intent and not want to let any kind of possible fire-making device, or maybe it's got to do with cigarettes. I don't know what it is, but they'd have to be really prejudiced against lighters to decide to destroy this one. Anyway, I don't know what the Royal Mail is like. I worked 25 years here in the United States at the U.S. Postal Service, and you take a vow when you go to work there as far as the sanctity of the mail. And it may not mean something today like it did back then, 30 years ago, but it's still a pretty serious offense to consider, doing something nefarious with somebody else's mail when you are an employee of the company that's moving that mail. So anyway, I think this is smart. I think this is a good idea. Now we'll see how long it takes me to get it unpackaged and reveal to you what lighter this is that we have in here. Looks like he has done a pretty good job here of keeping the insert and the case separated while they are sharing some of the packaging. They are not rubbing up against each other, and that is extremely important. So bravo, Mr. Trying to remember now. I'll put it up on the screen here. I think it was Lex the Impaler or something like that. A UK seller, but he ships to the United States, and as you can see here, he knows what he's doing. So there's the insert. XIV, I don't remember what year this was. This is I think you call it a crew gift from a movie set. You've seen these for several movies that John Wayne made. I think there were, somebody posted about that in one of the Facebook lighter groups a week ago or so. Maybe it's a little bit longer than that. There we go. Anyway, John Wayne had like 7 movies, I think it was, that there are known crew gift lighters of. And that's what this is, but it's not John Wayne. The actor that had these lighters made is Matthew McConaughey. It says, appreciate the pleasure, just keep living. And it's for the movie Ed TV. The other one that I saw was for the movie Amistad. So keep your eyes peeled. We'll have a show and tell video for this lighter soon, and we'll even get it lighted up because it's already used. So until next time.